At the Global Green event.
I'm just so supportive of everything that has to do with environmentalism, and it's really the time right now that we join together to do things that are going to sustain the planet. We are all citizens of this one world.
Now, you're a yoga teacher and you've been involved in awareness building for many, many years, obviously. So for you, the environmental movement is probably finally coming up to you're where you've been for a long time now. Now people are catching on. How do you feel yoga has influenced Southern California? Let me just start there.
Well, yoga just means union. So once you get on the mat, when you look inside of yourself, you get to know yourself better. Then it's going to affect how you relate to people, how you relate to your job, your community. So I think it's brought us together as a people, and we've kind of accelerated a little quicker than. That's why we're the throat chakra of the planet. Like, what we communicate affects the rest of the world. So you see these bright stars getting together and communicating about environmentalism, driving Priuses, and the rest of the world says, I want to do that too, and I want to do yoga too. Sort of that bounced a few places.
Do you feel there's a connection really between being a yoga practitioner and an environmentalist?
Absolutely. I mean, you can't not know when you know yourself, you're going to be conscious of the foods that you eat, the environment around you, and you're going to want to make a difference in the world. That's why I have my own sustainable clothing line called Rainbeau Mars globally, and that is really an extension of wanting to wear clothes that I shop consciously with. I can look still cute, but have things that are made from sustainable fibers.
What's your website for your collection?
Well, you can just get everything through rainbowmars.com, which is, I'm just working on food, nutrition, really the holistic life and the extension of yoga as far as union, and how it extends into every spoke of our life. And so that's what we all want to be, is our best version of ourselves and support each other and the planet, of course. Avatar is really cool if you haven't seen it yet.
How did you get here into this party tonight?
This is the third year in a row I've come, actually, to Global Green, and just being sort of the ambassador globally for sustainability and yoga, it makes me excited to support. This is one of the Oscar parties that I would want to go to because it is Global Green, and of course it's always fun in there. So I'm here, and a good friend of mine, Woody Harrelson, is nominated for an Oscar. He's supposed to be here tonight, and the way I moved to LA is I was in The People vs. Larry Flint with him. Like, that's sort of what brought me here, and acting and getting all sort of caught up in the chaos, and then finding yoga and how much it could ground me in the midst of this town. And so it's really sort of like a coming 360. 180, 360, I'm not sure, but it's just so I'm really proud of Woody, because at that time that I moved here, he had been nominated for The People vs. Larry Flint for an Oscar too. So it just is all coming around, and
so it's full circle.
Yeah, and I feel that we are all, really wanting to, as people with a voice on the planet, want to use that voice for things that are good for the planet. And he actually is who inspired me in many ways to do what I'm doing.
Terrific.
So it's exciting. Thank you so much.